On June 27, 2023, Arkansas State Police Dispatch received a call about a silver Lincoln MKZ hybrid traveling at high speed on the shoulder of I-530 near mile marker 30. Whitehall Police Chief Greg Shapiro observed the vehicle passing his location and attempted to catch up. Sergeant Jeff Preston also observed the vehicle speeding over the exit 36 overpass. Near mile marker 43, Sergeant. Preston performed a pit maneuver. The suspect's vehicle struck a guardrail, ricocheted back onto the roadway, and collided with the side of Sergeant Preston's patrol unit before coming to a stop. The driver was taken into custody without further incident. The driver was treated for minor injuries and transported to Jefferson Regional Medical Center before being booked into jail. On November 16, 2024, Arkansas State Police initiated a pursuit with the driver of a Scion TC who refused to stop near North Little Rock. The vehicle accelerated at a high rate of speed, weaving through traffic and ignoring emergency lights and sirens. The driver continued fleeing through major intersections and residential areas, driving recklessly and narrowly avoiding multiple collisions. The suspect weaves into oncoming lanes and cuts off other drivers, refusing to stop. Troopers remain close behind, prepared to act as the pursuit intensifies. A pit maneuver was successfully performed, bringing the pursuit to a safe end. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident and now faces multiple charges. On November 16, 2024, a red SUV was spotted traveling westbound on Interstate 40 near mile marker 216 in Arkansas at speeds over 100 miles per hour. Troopers were notified and positioned at the 216 entrance ramp to intercept the vehicle.
Passing on shoulder. To 12, can we pit at 110 or what?
Pretty good, Little Rock.
Am I able to pit at this speed? I got a spot right here.
Here.
Tennessee tags 450430. Tennessee 450430.
As the red SUV approached, it was observed passing vehicles on the shoulder at a high rate of speed. Troopers attempted to catch up while navigating around traffic, but the suspect continued driving aggressively, refusing to stop.
Yeah, I got a spot right here. Too much traffic. Can't pit him right there. We had traffic. We're going to be staying 40 west. He's passing. He's going up here on the right. Stand by.
Right now. Roll over, stand by.
The pursuit was brought to an end near mile marker 152 on Interstate 40 when Troop A troopers successfully performed a pit maneuver. The red SUV spun out and came to a stop, allowing officers to take the driver, Tego Caldero, into custody without further incident. On May 16, 2021, Deputy Kevin Turner saw a vehicle with an unregistered temporary tag at Walmart on Southwest Highway 200. The driver, David Andrew Johnson, gave a false name and was told not to drive. Minutes later, Turner saw the vehicle leaving and conducted a stop. Johnson fled when questioned about the false identity.
Going down Marion Oaks Pass.
Down Marion Oaks Pass.
Alright, looks like we is turning right on Southwest 79th here and signal forward. Back east, slow rolling.
A vehicle pursuit was initiated as the suspect sped away at a high rate of speed. Johnson drove recklessly and showed no intention of stopping for law enforcement.
We're turning right on Southwest 177th Ave Road.
During the pursuit, Deputy Hanner took the lead and executed a successful pit maneuver, disabling the vehicle. Johnson then exited the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot.
Call from my gun. Marion, we got one.
Deputy Hanner deployed his taser, stopping Johnson a short distance away. Johnson admitted to running due to an active warrant out of Ohio. A search of the vehicle revealed meth and drug paraphernalia. He was arrested and taken to the Marion County Jail. On May 21, 2025, Deputy Sean McGuigan observed a gold Chevy Suburban run a stop sign at the I-75 exit in Mechanipe, striking a curb and entering oncoming traffic. When Deputy McGuigan activated his lights and siren, the driver refused to stop and began fleeing.
Florida 10 Chevy, signal 1, signal 2. Yes. Once he drops down to 45, I'm going to... He's in the wrong lane of traffic. Through the median.
The pursuit began in the parking lot of Café Risque and continued onto County Road 234, where the suspect threw an open alcoholic beverage out of the window. He then turned south on Highway 441, briefly driving the wrong way before returning to the correct lane, reaching speeds of 100 miles per hour in a construction zone.
Okay, notify Marion.
That SHP is coming back up on me.
We're sure block now. We're coming up to 326.
Deputy McGuigan attempted a pit maneuver, causing the suspect to spin out in the median, but the vehicle drove away and rammed the deputy's unit. Multiple agencies joined the pursuit, including FHP and additional deputies, as the chase moved through Mechanipe.
The intersection, and it's trying to make another loop to go ahead towards Center. Speed is 55. Yeah, southbound. Back southbound towards me, Jenny.
Around those cars. Yes.
Just entered into Marion.
Deputy Stevenson successfully executed a second pit maneuver, and the suspect was boxed in by responding units and taken into custody. Further investigation revealed the driver, Mr. Richardson, was wanted for a similar incident earlier that day and was on probation for DUI and fleeing. On August 29, 2022, Glendale police officers located a stolen Volkswagen. When officers tried to stop the vehicle, the driver refused and began fleeing from law enforcement.
Lost the tire, it's losing tire. East on Marne, it's losing it. East on Marne, it's got no tire, east on Marne past Yorkway.
68, I'm behind you, I'll call it. We're still eastbound on Marne, coming up to Lydell, slowing down here. We're gonna go southbound on Lydell, south on Lydell now. Here in the 4800 block of Lydell. Yep, we're southbound.
716, we're going to control you from White Space Roman.
Medium traffic here. Okay, I'm taking lead.
Alright, I'll call it. We're southbound. Alright, still, here comes the pit, and off-road into the park, and they're gonna be bailing here.
The suspect drove recklessly throughout the pursuit, weaving through traffic at high speeds and even driving off-road to try to evade police.
114 184, are we doing mutual aid?
Get him right there. Hit a pole, we're going to be coming out onto Hampton. Squads coming out onto Hampton.
Losing a lot of it. Don't southbound.
That pole.
768, crash, Hampton and...
Officers successfully ended the pursuit with a pit maneuver. 4 suspects were taken into custody, all residents of Milwaukee, and charges will be filed for reckless endangerment and fleeing from police. On May 18, 2025, a Thurston County deputy attempted to stop an SUV after the driver ran a stop sign onto a busy road. The driver refused to stop, and a pursuit was initiated, heading northbound on Interstate 5 into Pierce County.
39 TA. He just struck a white work van, gonna be pulling over. And I've got Lakewood with me.
During the pursuit, the suspect sideswiped a white work van and struck a bumper on the shoulder while driving recklessly. Lakewood police joined the chase as the suspect approached the busy streets of South Tacoma.
Continuing cross back on the northbound.
Westbound, high club, receive.
Pit.
Radio copy the pit.
The pursuit ended when the deputy executed a pit maneuver, forcing the SUV off the roadway. The driver initially complied by exiting the vehicle, but quickly returned inside and reached into their waistband before being taken into custody at gunpoint. On May 18, 2022, Trooper Walker attempted to stop a silver Toyota Camry on Interstate 630 in Little Rock after observing the driver, Marcus Scott, not wearing a seatbelt. When the trooper activated emergency lights, Scott refused to stop and fled at high speed, running a red light and merging back onto the interstate.
For Adam 44, 30 West Roosevelt.
Get back on to 30 eastbound. Occupied 2 times, 2 black males.
Back on to 30 East, occupied 2 times, 2 black males.
Light traffic coming up through the construction area.
Copy the construction.
Speed's medium, speed's 60 right now, 70.
Copy, and we're patched in with Little Rock and North Rock. Copy Broadway.
We weren't aware of anything. What's going on?
Stay blazing in pursuit on 30 eastbound, come back to Broadway with a silver Toyota Camry. He just wrecked out, started 1016.
10-4, North Interchange.
Yeah, 10-4. It's a rollover.
Copy.
Left east.
Scott drove recklessly at speeds up to 129 miles per hour, swerving through traffic and using the shoulder to pass vehicles. While trying to exit onto I-40, he lost control, left the roadway, and crashed in a construction area. Trooper Walker located passenger Dior Cox nearby and found Scott unresponsive a short distance away. On May 24, 2025, troopers were advised that Bentonville PD was in pursuit of a vehicle heading south on I-49 at speeds of 100 miles per hour. The driver refused to stop and fled. A trooper positioned near the 76-mile marker to intercept.
Exit ramp, he may be stopping.
The suspect exited at the 73-mile marker and continued on the shoulder. Another pit was attempted, and the trooper struck the vehicle to push it off the road. The vehicle came to a stop, and the trooper turned around to assist Bentonville PD in taking the suspect into custody.
Is there anyone in the car?
No, stop moving your hands. You understand me?